Arlington. Your flight has boarded and is ready to depart.
So I made it in, but been waiting here for a little bit. Might be a little while before I get picked up. So cold out here, so cold. You're filming in 4K 24 frames per second or 1080p 24 frames per second or any aspect ratio at 24 frames per second, what you want to do is have an ND filter because the sun is really bright. But most people have turned up their shutter speed to cut down on the sun exposure, or what I do, I close down my aperture. So right now I have my aperture at f/22 and my shutter speed is at 1/50, my ISO is at 100. And this is the composition you get with those settings. So heavy. It's a shorter distance than this one. This Canon one is a 18-55. This one's an 18-35, except for the aperture opens wider, so it lets more light in, which means it'll blur out things behind you, and it's a lot better glass construction. blurry the background is with my face this close to the lens. Back up. Woo! I chose to sit in this particular spot because I have the camera set to 18 millimeters, and you know, it's at 1.8, so you can tell how blurry the background is. If I zoom in a little bit, because I don't want to be too far out. There we go. I don't even know what should. Okay, now we're at 35 millimeters, and bruh, that looks pretty good. So I have the Fine C1 lav mic on me right now, and audio sounds pretty good. But I'm also using a Sigma 18-35 1.8 art lens, which is pretty amazing. It still does the eye autofocus. It's on this side right now. Now it's back. Every time I move my finger, it switches. Oh yes, because I'm blocking it. That's why. So it's on my eye. It's on my face. It's tracking me. It's still pretty good. Blurry background. I have the ISO at 320. It is really cloudy because it's been raining today. Shutter speed's 1/50. You know, all the good stuff. Yeah, if you see me looking off to the side, because I'm checking my composition exposure. So as you can tell, the bugs behind me pretty blurry because they're a significant distance away from me. Now I had to expose for my face so that, you know, you can see me. So it's going to be kind of blown out in the background, you know. But if it was a camera that could, you know, that was like 8-bit or 10-bit, that could have a little bit more dynamic range, then it might not be as blown out in the background, and I could, you know, regain some of the detail in the background. But, you know, we're dealing with something that is using an IPV codec, not an all-eye, no log footage, no log profile, no raw video, nothing. So this is what you get. It's not bad, especially for YouTube. So what the heck? Why not, right? Anyways, on to the next topic.
Online. Not online, on camera.
It should say recording right here, up here.
Let's see. Oh, it's recording?
It says it's going to do stand-up comedy act.
I'm that funny. No. 3, 5, 4, 5. Your mama is a bum. I said, your mama is a bum.
Probably because I sit up with my legs dangling most of the day.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, she said I'm sitting up with my legs dangling. Like, yeah, probably. Probably so.
So one of the things I've been doing is experiment with different cheap lights, and trying to see if I can get a decent effect when filming in 1080p with any camera. And so far with the Canon 90D, I can see my face on here, so it looks like it's pretty well exposed. Might be a little overexposed. As far as I can tell on this tiny screen, it doesn't look like the light is too harsh. And I still have a little bit of a fall off on this side, so it looks pretty good. This is the newer light dome with newer light stands, and I don't know, it's like the limo light bulb holders. Anyways, I'm gonna show you an unboxing so you can know what I'm talking about, and there we go.